Hi, my name is Professor Dr. 𝗏𝗂𝗃𝗃. I'm a Global Director for Aster International Institute of Onco and Chairman of Medical Advisory Board Aster Group. Always people think that cancer means death sentence, but it's very important to understand, no longer so. People with diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, they have throughout disease, it can never be cured, but cancer can be cured. So that is why now we have what we call cancer survivor. I sometimes rename this cancer survivor as a cancer graduate. You do a master degree, you do a PhD, and you do a multiple degrees. So we say that cancer is not survivor. You graduated to be a messenger of this disease to all public that look, cancer doesn't mean death sentence. Most of them are cured and they lead normal life, better life, they're great achievers, they're better than other people. And we have a fixed day in a month where all the people who are cancer graduate, who won this disease, living their normal life, come and assemble. Like today we had a meeting at Aster International Institute of Onco in Bangalore. They give a message and share their experience, how they coped it. What is the message to other people? Psychological, treatment, strength to themselves, family, and tell, this is not the end, this is the beginning of your new life. So this is a new lease of life, which we have started. Patients who have GI cancer, they speak to the people and tell how they coped it and they give a tips. People who have a breast cancer, they graduated, they're cured, they're living their life, they give a message. Imagine, as a doctor, what I say is not important alone. Equal person who made their journey, share their journey with you and tell how they passed their journey and they speak, listening from horse's mouth is the best experience you can have. So this is a wonderful day. I thank all the cancer graduates who are survivors and achievers who came today in large number, shared their experience.
My name is Vidya, and as you can see, this is my mother. Pankajam is her name. Today we are here at Aster because it was the support day for cancer patients. I can't thank the hospital enough for starting an initiative like this. What a beautiful one, because cancer is a mental and an emotional game more than a physical one. And I think the most important one is to have the support of the community that you're really a part of. My message to anybody who has been diagnosed, and if it is any family member who's probably diagnosed with cancer, I think the biggest stigma attached to it is what needs to change, right? It can happen to anybody like any other disease. And treating it with a lot of dignity is very important, and not outcasting people that are diagnosed with cancer. My entire journey along with mom and the rest of the family has really taught us what support can truly do for the patient who's going through it, as well as for us as caregivers. And because my sister and I have played the role of caregivers, my message to everybody would definitely be that caregivers equally need care. So don't forget yourself in the process as much as we are focused on the patient themselves, because it feels like life stops. But the truth is, going about life, having a routine in place is very important. Talk about it. There is no shame to stating that one is being diagnosed with cancer. And thanks to Aster for this initiative, because what a beautiful way to give back to the community, really. And I think this is a life-changing experience for the person going through it, as well as for the rest of the family. And all of us should really come together to support. And I'd love to definitely see more and more cancer winners like my mother.
My name is 𝗖𝗍𝗄𝗏 Jain, and I am a rectum cancer survivor for the past more than 10 years. It's been a wonderful journey, and I would like to say that cancer is not equal to death, and therefore the moment one is diagnosed with cancer, one need not be afraid or get upset and lose all hopes, because in today's time there is enough technology available which can cure us. So therefore, we need not fear cancer. Also, now in India, we have absolutely wonderful doctors and also the technology which is available for latest treatment. So we don't have to really go abroad and try and get ourselves treated. Right, Royal, in India, we can get ourselves treated with the world's best possible treatment. Therefore, cancer is no more a dreaded disease, I would say. Let's all fight it out, face it, and post-treatment, enjoy our life. There's nothing to be afraid of. So that's my message for all the cancer survivors who are around and all those who are going under treatment also. And of course, we need to take care of our cancer caregivers also. Because see, I'm a patient. This is my daughter Shraddha, who took care of me while I was getting treated.
I am 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃 𝗵𝗏𝗃𝗃. I am 76 years young. And I was diagnosed with rectal cancer, stage 3. And this morning I take it a pleasure sharing my experiences with you as a cancer winner at Aster. When initially I was diagnosed with the cancer, I wouldn't believe it. I didn't want to accept that I have cancer. When I came home, I was totally shattered thinking of that. And my family, especially my 2 daughters, advised me. They were talking so positively about cancer, how it is curable. And when I got little confidence to come and see the doctor. Initially, I didn't want to even go to the hospital. When I came into this Aster, to tell you the truth, I didn't feel it was a hospital. I felt like walking into a mall. And when I met Dr. 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃, he spoke for 5 to 10 minutes. He was so positive. He made me so comfortable and I regained my strength. Then I was referred to Dr. 𝗖𝗰𝗰𝗃, Dr. Ram and Dr. 𝗖𝗰𝗰𝗃. All 3 were so good and they encouraged me so much. So comfortably I was able to talk to them. Then I went for my chemo and then my radiation. With that, I really gained more and more strength because I never felt that I had cancer. And I was prepared for my surgery after three months.
Yeah, it was a little more than 3 months.
3 months. And it was a robotic surgery. Even before going to the OT, I never had an iota of fear for anything. I was so confident and I was so positive. I went, had my surgery done for 8.5 hours. It was so complicated and it was a battle for the doctors. And all the doctors were so good and they were so patient in making this a success. My children were waiting outside for 8.5 hours, not knowing what is happening to the mother. Then doctor came out. He saw my daughters crying. He said, "Don't cry. It is a success."
Yeah.
It's when my journey with this hospital was great. I would anywhere say that Aster is the best. For me, Aster is comfort, confidence, and compassion. And I would love to thank all the doctors, especially Dr. 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃 and his wonderful team, the admin department, the nursing department, and a special thanks to Dr. 𝗖𝗍𝗍, who was my moral support.
So as a caregiver, it's very important for us to remember that we have also gone through a certain level of shock when we get to know about our loved one having cancer. However, we should not be as worried anymore, like he said, because there's a lot of advanced treatment today in India itself. It's important for us to know that we need to take care of ourselves also. But do we really get the time during treatment? No, absolutely not. Therefore, it's important to bring in close family and friends and give them the responsibility to take care of you. Whether it's taking you out for a movie, whether it's taking you out for a meal, don't feel guilty about it. And once treatment is over, remember, while you need to go back to your daily routine, don't stop paying attention to the cancer survivor, because all of a sudden everyone around them has gone back to their usual routine and they feel very lonely and left out. That is not a good feeling to go through. So be careful for yourself as well as for the patient.
And how they gave a message to more people and a community. Remember, this is not the end of life, this is the beginning of new life. You can achieve more. Please utilize this opportunity and remove the stigma of cancer from the society. It is better to have a curable cancer than a non-curable non-cancer disease, because now the advances has full cure, normal life. Not just cure with quality back to normal life. Being a great achiever is the message. Thank you on this day. Please utilize this opportunity. Please attend in large number. This initiative we are rolled out through Aster Hospital, Aster CMI, Whitefield, RV and Aster International Institute of Oncology is for general public by our patients who have gone through this with clinicians. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aster.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.